Hello, everybody. This is Max Farrell from DexFXMarkets.com. Today is the 18th of October, 2019, and this is your daily update. All right, so we're here now. We're here on our 1 hour strategy panel here. Now, with the Xedan system, Xedan and MAxx, we have to kind of make a decision, right? That we have to decide, am I going to add in all the times that I manually trade as well? Is it the entire package that we're looking at here as far as a series update? I want to show you the Xedan and the manual trading and everything else that we're doing because I'm excited about it. I have a whole giant portfolio of stuff that I do. So to try to help keep these videos down to like a 5-minute update, I'm just going to kind of express through the Xedan system and then kind of go with wherever it takes me with that point. So let's get started. As you know, some of you know that the Xedan system is an automated trading bot that we've created off of our signals in the process. And our signals with our charts and everything else is pretty powerful. So I wanted to make sure that I document the entire series here. Now, since we invented the bot and I brought the bot out on the 15th of this month, which is, I think it was on Tuesday, I started trading the 14th or 15th, whatever it was. We'll see here on the chart here. I started to trade with it, use it on our system, demoing, of course, for the first 30 days. Like I tell everybody, you should know the rules by now that I'm going to be following my own rules as well. I'm not going to just jump in there and throw a whole bunch of live money at it to make mistakes and all that kind of stuff. Made a few mistakes here and there. Haven't lost yet with it. Not saying that that's what it's supposed to do. You know, you're going to have losses. But because that I'm using the DPC, our Data Processing Center, to really look at the data itself on which ones are doing well. So I keep the mentality that I'm only staying with the ones that have 100% on it for those time frames, okay? On the monthly chart, okay? So if the Auto USD at the 0600 isn't doing well on that 0600, I don't trade that until it gets back up to 100 because it's the last 30 days. Some of you know those rules. So I'm following that mentality. I don't get into a lot of trades, but when I do, they're good. I also can manipulate when I'm paying attention to the bot itself. Like if it gets into a trade for one, I can come back down and look at the charts and I can say, okay, I think this has a very good, reasonable chance for success. It's going in a direction, it has met all these rules, and I can add more contracts to that or even come in with a better pricing structure for it because it's bringing my attention to a trading opportunity. So I'm sort of using it as an auto meets semi-auto kind of mentality with manual trading emphasis, right? So sprinkle your own seasonings on it. Do it ever, right? You can use it with the clock on the wall. I don't care as long as you're comfortable with the results and your consistency because that's what we're hunting. Because what do we add to consistency to meet our goals? That's right, volume. All right, so let's have a look. Boom. I'm going to pull up the Xedan, Auto Xedan first. This is the Xedan bot that's in trading and doing its thing. And since yesterday, we did $460 in that previous day. In today's amount, we only did, because I didn't get in and manipulate any of the trades, I only let it just do its thing throughout the night because or throughout the day as well. I didn't go in and add more contracts onto this one and only had a $104 a day. So again, you can choose to be more involved or not involved with the process. I also, the past week, have not manually traded at all. I just been so busy with everything else going on. But that's a good premise for the bot itself to do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be that gap. It's supposed to be that filler. I wouldn't lean on it as a complete set and forget kind of process, but I would tell you that I've turned it on and off a handful of times throughout the night and the day. Yesterday, turned it off sometimes because I was testing certain things. I did get it onto my own VPS, my own virtual private server now. So it's sitting off of my computer as of yesterday. And I needed to get through some nuances. So there were times that it was off that I probably could have traded, that I forgot to turn it back on like really late in the, I think it was from 3 p.m. to like 8 p.m. I forgot to turn it back on. So I probably missed out on some trades. I'll be honest with you. I just, things happen, right? So luckily It picked back up in the middle of the night. And then this morning, I think a lot of news was happening and stuff, but I have it to where it's only picking up a handful of trades a day, and that's really good. So from yesterday to today, $104 made. If there's more from tonight to the next video, I'll make sure that's in the next video. Let's get to the weekly updates. As you see down here, a little teaser here was that the bot, of course, has only been out for the week. $671. Holy El Crapo. That's really good, right? As far as, I don't care if you say, oh, MAxx is only on demo, whatever. The idea is that this system, even if it did 10% of this for the week, could you imagine just add volume, to get to your numbers. Let's go. Oh, by the way, too, our 5-minute TNT Trader bot, I've been playing with. I turned it off for some time, for about 3 or 4 days, because I didn't want to. I wanted to find and see if this strategy would work for me. What I have done is that I've isolated a handful of pairs that work really well at certain times, and I wanted to make sure that the timings, as far as like a period of time, 2 or 3 o'clock with news, without news, all that stuff, we're gathering a lot of data. So I found 3 pairs that were doing very well. I go and turn the bot on during these times manually, and I simply add volume, because I know during these times when this certain thing happens that I'm doing well and I can add volume and it'll kick butt. Made $200 yesterday in this process. We're also taking this to a live format. At the same time, we're going to be taking the other. I'm taking everything that we got in our portfolio for manual to live, because we are trading live on some stuff, but I'm going to be taking everything live on, I think it's like the November 15th or something. No, what is it? It is November 18th. The 17th, the Sunday night when the market turns back on. Everything that you see from me from this point on will be on live, real money accounts. And so all the results will be live money, and you should be very happy with that. We do have a lot of people inside our systems, like Barrington and Ron, and like a bunch of people that are in trading live money on their manual systems as well. I've been restricting everybody through the network to just demo on the Xedan, so nobody can do live until there's some of the beta testing stuff that we're doing to make sure that nobody can go live until we know that the system works fully, and they're helping us test that process. So, but let's look at the totals for the week. As you remember, I said I didn't get a chance to trade manually, so there you go. 320 on the bot, not bad. Got down to the 1 hour Xedan strategy system in there trading, so that brings the grand total for the week to $991. Just cool under $1,000. Could you imagine that you're witnessing a process of a $50,000, $52,000 a year job sitting there? How much time did it take me to do this? Well, I'd probably say an hour and a half a day. Could you imagine having a $52,000 a year job where you only had to work an hour a day? And I really take half Fridays off. I got Fridays and Sundays off up to about 5, 6 o'clock, but even then just an hour. So yeah. Okay. Let's revel in that just for a second. What's coming out? Oh, I also made other money on, I also had advances on my DexBot system. Did well this week. Let's see, what was the week? About $20 for the week. Now remember, we're only making about 8% on our money a month. We're almost to a full month's rotation on that DexBot. The StepBot, remember, is also a long-term solution, right? We're making about 3.5% to 4% on that. And again, compounding interest over a period of time, witnessing the process is being very, 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 very strong for a long-term solution in there. So for the week, sitting up at about 119. So that well breaks past the $1,000 week process. I am trying to get to my goal of getting to about $5,000 a week. So we're between 3 and 4, maybe 5,000. I'm trying to get to at least $1,000 a day average of 20 days, so about 20 grand a month. So yeah, about 5 grand. So we're about 1/5 of the way there, okay, with the trading scenarios. So it's something that's my goal. Whatever your goal may become, making 20 grand a month, $250,000 a year, holy crap, that's a lot of money. But the idea is still the same. It's whether or not you're trying to make $1,000 a week or $10,000 a week. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you find a consistency that you can add volume to. It doesn't mean you're going to try to do it all today. I have to incrementally crawl this process up to that. I got to make sure my balance can withstand major losses. I got to make sure that I can mentally withstand major losses. Okay? All right. I'm Max Farrell. This is DexFXMarkets.com. I hope this video found you well. If you're looking to buy into this program, into this system, please go over to DexFXMarkets.com, buy in. Also, make sure you click this video and get over to YouTube. Subscribe to us, hit the notifications, give us a thumbs up here too, please. This really does help us get the outreach and get more people on. We only have about 200 licenses left on the system. When we say 200 licenses, we really mean that, okay? This isn't one of those companies like back now and there's only one left, and then tomorrow you come back, there's another one left. We are really only going to have 300 total licenses, and we got about 200 left in that process. So let's get you on board. We have payment programs. We had all this stuff for you. We can help you out as much as possible. We're very approachable on helping you get everything ready. All right. I'm Max Farrell. This is DexFXMarkets.com. I look forward to seeing you next time with a whole nother new week. And as always, trade well.